fishing all the time. My baby gone fishing too. I bet your life and your sweet wife I'm gonna catch more fishes than you. A little fish biting if you got good bait. Well, here's a little tip I'd like to relay. Little fish biting if you got good bait. I'm a going fishing, yeah, I'm going fishing. My baby gone fishing too. I went down to my favorite fishing hole. Baby grabbed me a pole and line. Threw it on in, I caught a 9-pound catfish and I brought him home for supper time. Little fish biting if you got good bait. Well, here's a little tip I'd like to relay. Little fish biting if you got good bait. I'm a going fishing, yeah, I'm going fishing. My baby going fishing too. Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Aaron. Thanks for tuning into the channel today. I got a sweet tune. It's called the Fishin' Song or the Fishin' Blues by Taj Mahal. It's done by a lot of people, but awesome little tune and kind of my first lesson on more of a fingerstyle thing. I will say right out of the bat, I'm not going to go fret for fret and note for note on everything. As always, check the description for a link and a tab. The tab will be really important because you can reference all the chord shapes and the what's going on with the fingerings and stuff. That'll be good. I'm going to go through it, but I'm just going to kind of just not going to say put your first finger, first fret, first string, and so forth. I'll move a little bit faster, but without further ado, okay. So I've got it in drop D, so my low string's down to D, and then I got a capo on 3. You don't have to have a capo on. You can put the capo wherever you want. I just do that for my voice. Feels reasonable to me. So again, as always, what I try to promote here is make this thing your own. Create maybe some different lines if you want. Capos in different spots, different keys. It's important to make your own arrangement. That's what we're all about here. Okay, so I'm starting off on just a standard D shape. And I guess the first thing I really want to stress in this type of music is the thumb is its own kind of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just staying real solid on these quarter notes. And you've got to get that happening before anything, I think. And one good exercise you can do to practice this is, so we have a D shape here. Let's say we take just the top 2 strings. We'll call that our chord or melody notes. But what we'll do is we'll hit the chord on beat 1 and we'll keep that thumb going for 4 beats. So here's an example. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're getting used to the syncopation. Well, not quite yet, but okay, we did it on beat 1. Now let's do it on the and of 1. So 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1. You get it? So now we're syncopated. Bass notes on 1. The melody or the chord notes are coming in on and, right? So now let's move over to beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little more of a muted bass. Okay, now move over to the and of 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and... You get the idea? We're just keep moving the 8th note over. So we'll skip 3. Let's go to the and of 3, like 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are that's what makes things sound really good, that syncopation where melody notes and chords come on the ands. But you get the point. So, and then of course you can combine this. So what if you did like beat 2 and then the and of 4? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and, right? So choose that. Choose a couple, you have think of 8 eighth notes, and underneath there's 4 quarters, always going 2, 3, 4. That never stops. top you have 8/8 notes that you can hit melody notes on, or you can hit chords on. Okay, so that's just a great warm up if you're not kind of solid yet on this style playing. Do some basic drills like that. That will really help. You can switch the chords around too. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right. So you got this D shape, and if we listen to the melody of this song, 1 and 2. Sorry, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Think about where those melody notes come on. 1 and 2, 1 and. It's hard to do slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. That note's on an and right there. You hear that? That's important. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so right away, you start to hear in the tune 1, 1 and 2 and that note, that highlight 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So we got a big and note here, big and note there, right? So that falls right into why you would do that practice regime, right? Because right away you're knocking these melody notes, these highlight notes right on the ands, right? So you want to practice stuff that's going to come in handy during a tune. Okay, then we have I kind of did this little line over the G5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So and here and here. Listen to this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now when I get back to that 1, instead of the and, I could go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. That's a little more on the beat, right? If we just change that eighth note, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, a little more syncopated. Okay, so you can decide what you want to do. So we got a D shape. Then we get into this G5 thing. Then we're into this D line again. This time we can do it a little different with a little slide. That's kind of nice, so we're sliding. I'm targeting that third of the D chord there, right? Flat 3 to 3. Little hammer on here. Okay, so I'm going through the changes there. What do we have? D, G, back to D, and then still D. Now an E7. Whoops. Then a little riff up here. That's kind of out of the pentatonic shape. Major, like. So think about that. You could change that riff around maybe with a different pentatonic idea if you wanted to. Instead of, you could like, I don't know, just come up with something your own. So I use this little, so back to the G. Okay, then we have another, you can do it with a hammer on, or another slide. I'm going fishing, yeah, I'm going fishing, my baby going fishing. Back to the A, 7, 2. So in the tune, you really want to know D shapes. You want to know D pentatonics. You want to know G5. D, here's a D, just a different inversion there. That sounds kind of, you know, like if you come back around. Right, so know your inversions. Right, it gives you different melody notes when you play your inversions. Whoops. Differently, okay? So, you know, there's a lot of things in here that we're skipping over, but this is all stuff you should investigate. So we have rhythm's probably the most important, keeping that nice 1, 2, 3, 4 in the thumb, and getting something to happen that sounds in time. All right, so there's some basic chord shapes, some basic ideas for this fingerstyle type playing. Again, check out the tab, and you know, if you're going to get into this style, do a lot of listening. You know, there's all kinds of folks out there doing these tunes. You know, do some Googling, do what you have to do, get this stuff in your ear. But again, I might just start with basic chord shapes. You know, keeping things simple. A note, alternate that bass, okay, yeah, come up with your own arrangement, and I hope this works out for you. I hope this kind of gets you sparked up here and sets you on a journey maybe to try some fingerstyle stuff. And if you have any questions, feel free to you know, give me an email or something. I can help you out the best I can. I hope you enjoy this this lesson here, and thanks again everybody for tuning in. I'm starting to have some folks comment, and the numbers are going up on how many times videos have been watched, so pretty psyched about it. And thanks again, and you guys have a good day, and don't forget to do yourself some fishing too.